New book, again, promoting the same book here. Quote, again, once again by Elder George. The infallible Pope becomes the center and source of unity of the church, which means that the church has need of a man in order to preserve her unity. Thus, the place of Christ and the Holy Spirit is pushed aside and denigrated. You see how it's a either or in this mentality? If you have a man involved to preserve unity, you're pushing Christ out of his place and the Holy Spirit out of his place. This isn't very well thought out. The reason why is, don't you need a man for the local church to preserve unity on the local level? He's known as the bishop, right? You have bishops in Eastern Orthodoxy, don't you? Why is he there? Well, Ignatius of Antioch answers, to be that source of unity and to represent Christ in that territory. Does that somehow displace Christ? No. I mean, it's right there in their ecclesiology. They depend on a man to have unity on the local level. And that doesn't displace Christ or the Holy Spirit. So why would it automatically somehow displace Christ or the Holy Spirit to have a man preserving unity on the universal level? It doesn't logically follow, and it's also inconsistent with Eastern Orthodox ecclesiology. Not only that, but here's another example of where they are once again throwing their own tradition under the bus, because you already have affirmations in some of the ecumenical councils that the Bishop of Rome is going to be that source of unity by a divine institution. I want to recommend this book by Eric Ibarra, The Papacy, where he very well, in 700 pages, thoroughly draws that out and shows in the Eastern Orthodox tradition, especially in the ecumenical councils, you already have the papal claims being asserted. Obviously, he's denying the papal claim here in this screenshot, and so by extension, so is the Orthodox ethos. But what they're doing, unfortunately, is denying their own conciliar tradition. And here's another example where I've noticed Orthodox throwing their own councils under the bus. They're not going to say that they're doing so, but I would certainly say that if the councils are asserting the papacy, they're certainly throwing them under the bus. They're throwing their own councils under the bus in order to not be Catholic. It reminds me of Father John Ramsey the other day, who rejected the teaching of purgatory from the Confession of the Scythians, confirmed by the Council of Jerusalem, 1672, in Eastern Orthodoxy. Just throws it right under the bus as too Latin. Throws it right under the bus so as not to maintain a Catholic perspective. I don't think that that is very helpful. I think it's inconsistent. So that is certainly a problem.
Oh wait, before you go, I would really appreciate it if you would consider supporting this channel. This is my primary means to provide for my family, and it also helps me to produce content like this video. If you would like to support me, become a patron by visiting patreon.com/Reason in Theology. You'll also get access to extra exclusive content when you become a patron. Lastly, hit that like button and the subscribe button, and be sure to leave a comment down below. God bless.